Well, that's a great way to start. Check. Camera, all that. Hair might not be perfect, but who really cares about hair? Distraction, one, go away. I really be sounding like I'm operating some heavy machinery. Gotta do this, gotta do that, yada yada. I am the yada yada. Instead of I am the walrus, I am the yada yada. You're funny. Alright, so now I need to click on the stream and share it with Discord. I share on Twitter if I'm doing it a little bit earlier. So Discord. Now I recently shut down my computer, basically restarted it. I shut it down because it had been on for a week without me using it at all. So I have to wait for Discord to load, and then I will let Discord know, be like, yep, I'm streaming, even though most of you are probably already here. I live in a different time zone. I mean, I could say Wednesday, Thursday to stop being tricky for people, but... So my plan is the same as last time. In fact, I should have changed the stream name. It's just going to be Art and Chill, plus maybe games after, but yeah. I'm fine, mostly. Just same old, you know. I do have a little bit of news, not great news, but news nonetheless. Just give me a sec to at everyone. And we'll try to play more than one game this time unless I feel sick. I do have some news, but I will tell... It's not good news, but it's news nonetheless. In a minute, just let me... And then put a smiley face and the link. And that. Oh, well, I can tell you one thing that's not really the news I was going to tell, but I'm sharing it anyway. I tested myself for COVID today. Not because I believe that I've got it, but... You never know. Just to be on the safe side, I do have chronic fatigue. That's my condition. So if I did have it, it would be a lot harder to tell. So I decided to take the steps and, yeah, just triple check. And the other piece of news is that I may or may not have a job. I tested my... No, I went and got tested. No, I didn't test myself. It's like, I smell... I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm weird. I guess it would help if my thing was plugged in. So yes, my plan today is to just work on commissions and chats. Nice, yeah. No, I tested just to be on the safe side. Plus, as you guys know, my stepdad or father had, you know, had a double lung transplant. So if he gets sick, he's very likely, if he got COVID, he would die. And the most likely way he would get COVID is if someone was from outside gave it to him. No, someone tested me. Is that better? Does that make sense? Someone tested me? Of course I'll still be doing live streams. I mean, heck, if I've got COVID, of course I'm going to be doing live streams. I probably won't be doing much else. And the other thing is, I may or may not have a job soon. I do not know what's happening because apparently I'm not naming names or anything because privacy and, you know, just to be on the safe side. Apparently people have not been paid. The reason I wasn't getting paid was because I haven't been given the shifts. And I presumed that was it. But nope, apparently no one's been paid for like the last few weeks. So I was paid once, but that was it. So it's literally a matter of wait and see what else happens. I haven't said anything yet. All I know is that other people in the company have filed a report against them, and we will all get called individually and asked questions. I was only paid once, so, you know. Why don't you make commissions your full-time job? I tried. It's hard. It's hard when you have my condition and, you know, it's like you want the commissions, you want the money, but at the same time, you can't really mentally afford to just keep pushing yourself out there and accept this and accept that, because eventually you'll get inundated. So while I haven't explicitly said I'm not really meant to be taking commissions right now, I mean, I will still say yes because that's just how I am, but you'd have to understand that I would not get started for at least a month. But no, I did try to make it my full-time job. I did. Have I tried the new Pokemon DLC? No, but I did finish Sword and Shield last night. Yeah, I don't know. See, I was paid at first. I was paid for my first week. And then after that, I submitted a couple of timesheets and they said, no, you handed them in too late, you can't get paid. And now I'm finding out that apparently no one's been paid for a couple of weeks, so I don't know what to think. I would like to give them the benefit of the doubt because they seem really nice, but nice doesn't necessarily mean good people. I'm reserving judgment at the moment because anything that needs to be done is being done by other people. So basically I'm doing a wait and see thing. I see a bit that I missed. Hey, look at that, there's the one bit that I have not done yet. It is a little bit shady, I'm a little bit worried, but there's nothing I can really do. Other people are taking the steps. So I will be contacted maybe by WorkSafe in a few days, or if I get a phone call, that'll probably be it. My phone is currently being charged, so it'll vibrate though. I'm sure I'll notice it, I hope. But yeah, so my plan today is to just work on pictures, chat, and chill, and try not to, you know, be too stressed out. And hope that this is just a silly misunderstanding and that people will get their money soon. Kind of sucks though. I mean, I liked the job. It was easy. I don't mean easy as in, you know, anyone can do it. Easy as in, you know, it was work from home and I didn't have to do the tasks like within a certain amount of time. Usually within a day or two is fine. But yeah, I don't know. It's still wait and see. Dolan knows. I wanted to wait until I knew more information before I told him, but I told him because I don't want to keep secrets from my husband because that's not good. It wouldn't have been a long secret, it just would have been I probably wouldn't have told him for a few days until I found out more. So, yeah. At the moment I'm just checking to see if I've got all the bits coloured. Cool. I have a coffee here. I've already finished half of it because I'm very greedy. I love my coffee. But yeah, so feel free to ask me questions, you know, just hang out in chat. If you want to ask for the status of your commission, I won't stop you. But be aware that unless I have talked to you individually, there's a huge chance that the answer is I have not touched it since because I've been sick, unfortunately. The reason why I tested for COVID why I wanted to get checked for COVID besides my dad being sick is because I've had a slight dry cough the last couple of days and my nose is runny, but you know, just in case. Hey Cashew, I am okay. I really hope that you are doing okay. I've seen that you've been not doing so great. Why do these Bandicoot girls look so sexy? It's just the design, I think. This is Isabella. Is it Isabella or Isabella? I can't remember. It's Izzy. Nah. I'm sorry, I don't want to say the wrong name. I don't have a car. I don't know if you guys have seen, but Dolan formally announced the series he's working on. He's got a Discord server up and running and is currently answering questions if he's available online. He's such a good guy. That's pretty much it. That's my life update. Just my work could be a sham, but I don't know. Yeah, Torna is Crash's girlfriend. The reason why they got rid of her was because I think it was PlayStation or Sony or something like that didn't approve of her design and said that it wasn't appropriate for a kid's game. So they got rid of her, and the in-game story is that she left Crash for Pinstripe. You know, the guy with the guns. I probably don't have to go over this again, but I'm just one of those. Just gotta be careful. But yeah, so work could be a sham. Tested for COVID. Don't think I have it. See? You know what I'm talking about, don't you, HR? Oh, and I don't know if you guys know, but I actually have a lesson with a student tomorrow. I don't know. I don't think they're here. I think they're probably asleep now. So it'll be a lesson with a new student. Hopefully I don't turn them off right away. I don't know enough about her. But I do need to get one reference up, and my reference is the shading technique that I used for the other girls. Because I want to see exactly how I shadowed them, because if they're all going to be in the same picture, they all have to be shaded almost the same way. So it's pretty much straight on. Now, where's Megumi? Because that's the other girl I did. Yeah. Yeah, I see. My shading's pretty much just straight on with... Is there a preferred side? No, it doesn't look like it, just straight on. Cool. Just double checking. Because I will be starting my shading very soon. I just wanted to double check. Hey, Skylar. How you doing? As I said, I've already given my life updates. So, I don't know. As I said, it's just wait and see. Hopefully we have not been duped. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wanted to start like half an hour earlier, but I ended up staying downstairs and chatting with my housemate for a little bit. That's fine. I'm not complaining. Alright, now I multiply. This is my shading technique, which I do teach other people. It's very easy. All you do is you grab the original layer and you put it over and click multiply, and now I just shade, and now I just do this. If you're talking about guns in chat, I'm likely going to have no idea what you're talking about, because we don't really have guns here. Ever since the Port Arthur massacre, pretty sure, yeah, the Port Arthur massacre, we doubled down on people and we were like, yeah, no, don't have guns, please. Nah, yeah. No, I'm aware that it's late for some of you, but here in Australia it's only 2:16, so I do apologise for that. But there's not much I can do about times, can I? I need to do tissue. Oh, there's a cat here. We might get a visitor in a little bit. My cat is currently on the bed just staring at me because cat. Time zones are trippy. Totally. Hey! There's my art student that I'm seeing tomorrow. How you doing? I really hope I don't accidentally scare you off. Sorry. You did a pun? I must have missed it. Again, I apologise. Sometimes I don't read chat all the time. I try to, but sometimes it just goes over my head. There we go. And I think the light should be here a little bit. Just a little bit of light. And apparently I do talk to myself a little bit. I don't mind. It's fun. So yeah, you guys are talking about guns and I'm like, I have no idea what everyone's talking about, but hey, it's not my, it's not my profession. I mean, if I do the shadows a little bit off, I can always fix them later. Siren Head. Nope, I have not heard of it. Is it a game thing? Oh, fireworks. I kind of know fireworks-ish. Birthday. Birthdays! I am terrible when it comes to birthdays. One of my Patreon pledges this year was to draw for birthdays, and I probably did like 3 on time and the rest is still waiting. Or had to wait because I get sick. I don't like blaming my sickness, but it is what it is. There's not much I can do about it. You've been doing a lot of digital art drawing. That is amazing. I hope it's going well. Okay. Like I said, I might be doing some of these wrong, and I will probably have to go over it later and fix it. But that's fine. There are other commissions that I can work on too. I've got a few of them at once. I've still got the violin one. I've got this one, and I've got that one of the couple dancing by the lake. But I really want to try to get the colors right for the background before I, show that publicly. Because my colors at the moment just looks like a kid got a coloring book and just picked random colors. Cool. Lol. Cash use is allowed to be a little bit silly. Ah, colour wheels. Oh, we had to do that. That was fun. Not. That was one of the things they taught us in graphic design, the colour wheels. Yay. I don't know if I still got my colour wheel or not. I think I got rid of it. Or it is in my cupboard somewhere. Just that bit is mostly in the shadow, but yeah. Yeah, of course I have. Am I going to watch it? I have no idea. I think I'll still do this, but I'll change it to about 66. Yeah, teachers are fun, aren't they? No, maybe. No, I haven't. There's a lot of things I haven't seen. Alright, so I still think that should go up there like that. I think I need to have like a tiny little bit of shading in here. Again, most of it's just guesswork. It's like, I know, but I'm probably still wrong. There's some definite shading in here, but I need to... I've got a kitten. Well, cat. She's not a kitten. I have a cat. She's Jaina. She is my beautiful girl. You guys may have actually seen her on that video that Dolan shared. Yes, he took her to the studio, and everyone loved her because she's precious. Just a tiny bit here. That's probably wrong, but yeah. No, sorry about that. Not much I can do about it though. Just YouTube being a bitch. Who doesn't like cheesecake? Except obviously people that can't have a cheesecake. I'm great. Oh yeah, that's why you make sure that your gaps are all fixed. Yeah. No, you don't have to ask me questions, but I don't mind answering questions. I haven't had cheesecake for a little while. When was the last time I had cheesecake? That's a very good question. What food do you hate? Eggs. Straight out eggs. I hate eggs. I like them in cakes and used as an ingredient, but like omelets or anything with eggs as the main dish, nah. Sorry. Alright, see you, Chrysidia. I'll see you tomorrow. Wrong layer. Why do I do this to myself? Excuse me? Matt, why am I smelly? I don't know. Because I may or may not have COVID? I don't know. That's a very interesting way to introduce yourself. And there I was thinking, oh, I might actually work on Matt's commission today if I decide to go in Illustrator. I have it opened up and I plan to at least work on it at some point within the next 2 weeks. Matt just thinks he can get away with saying whatever he wants because we've been friends for ages. One of these days, though. No. How's my trip? It wasn't that bad, actually. The only thing is that it was definitely a very adult trip. And when I say that, I mean, as a kid, I would have hated it. We ended up going to a bunch of antique shops around the area. My parents are currently obsessed with antiques and, you know, just trying to get the right deals. I don't blame them or anything. It's just what they currently enjoy. And the way I see it, they've done so many things for us over the years. It's only fair that, you know, we not complain about doing what they want for once. I mean, the last couple of ones we went to were actually really nice, but the first few were just kind of meh, in my opinion. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I actually ended up buying something of my own. I found a figurine of Belle for a very nice price. A modernish one, but still a figurine nonetheless. I don't know if you guys know, but I collect figurines quite a bit. Belle, you say, I told you, I showed you a picture. I sent it to you. I got live action Belle. The Emma Watson one. I actually quite liked the live action version. I mean, the animation will always be best, but the live action was not terrible. In my opinion. Yep. Oh, my mum's also currently in a Lego phase. She has a bunch of Legos at the moment. For some reason I got them mixed up. That's okay. I will, of course, be getting a Zelda Breath of the Wild figure as well at some point because I can't not have one of those in my life. Where did I get my jacket from? Target. Before it closes down. We have so much fun here. That's why I really wanted to stream today. I just wanted to cut loose and have a little bit of fun. I mean, yes, streaming is a serious thing and getting commissions done is serious, but, you know, I like to actually enjoy myself when I work on commissions, and I enjoy it when I, you know, live stream. Oh, really? Is this Pokemon Go or is this one of the Pokemon games? Either way, that's pretty cool. Of course, I have to pick a slightly darker colour here because the other one I was using isn't really showing up. I love shadowing. Although I was actually looking at one of my pictures the other day and I was like, really? You know how you have that moment of you look back at your old art and you either love it or you cringe? Well, I cringed. I cringed at my old artwork. And when I say old, I mean like just from a couple of years ago, and I'm like, oh dear. But I really like the picture I finished the other day. Did you guys see my peach that I finished? I actually really liked that. Shiny Kingdra. I just want a shiny horsey. A little bit there, and a tiny bit here too, I think. I'd not throw up per se, but when I was like, I said a thing on Twitter recently where I just want to, you know, just want it to be mostly an artwork sort of, you know, haven as opposed to a place where I rant. So I'd rather just leave my ranting on Discord or, you know, in other areas. And yeah, I was looking back through my art and I'm like, huh, okay. Even ones as early as last year. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. But I do really like the Princess Peach that I did recently. I'll put it up actually. Open. Where is she? She won't be too far. I just got to. I name my things all over the place. You finished Avatar. I finished Avatar too, and I'm currently drawing Katara. I'm drawing all the Kataras though. When I say all the Kataras, I kind of have to be picky. I'm drawing Water Tribe Katara with the plaits. I'm drawing Fire Nation Katara, and the episode that and the Earth Nation outfit that Katara wears at the end of the last episode. Yeah, I finished this last stream and I'm pretty happy with it. Definitely better than the last Princess Peach that I did. Last Bride Princess Peach that I did. Yeah, I did that. That was fun. All the Katara. Yep. Pretty much. But yeah, that's what I did last stream. Finished her. Don't judge it from the movie, please. But when you say Avatar, are you talking about the blue people or the bending Avatar? Azula, she's a great character, but she's a bitch. She's an absolute bitch. Do not get me wrong. She's drawn well, she's got a fantastic voice, but she is a bitch. That's what makes her great. Because you don't like her, but, you know, you still might sympathise with her in her last bit when she's just going nuts. Ty Lee, ooh, yeah. I've drawn Ty Lee once, and that was just a digital sketch. I would very much like to work on Ty Lee some more. So many pictures, so little time. I am so bad. Okay, yep. Yeah, so if you're going through some stuff at the moment, just feel free to relax here and not think about it. Iroh. I've never drawn Iroh, but he's definitely a cool character. Ain't no sweat if you haven't finished Avatar. It's on Netflix at the moment, so you've got time if you want to watch it. I would highly recommend it. It's a great show. However, there is some humour in it that you might not like. The reason why I don't want to call them out, but the reason why Dolan isn't a fan is because he thinks the humour is a bit kiddish. I kind of get it, but I still really enjoyed it. I'm not about to have a go at him. He's allowed to like whatever he likes. And heck, it would not be fun if we liked everything the same. You've got to have debates somewhere down the line. But no, he's a good guy. But he didn't really. Yeah, I know. But yeah, that's just his opinion though. I might watch Hamilton. I've heard a lot about it. Believe me. I saw a little bit of fan art as well once upon a time. That's usually how I find out about things, unless it's on Twitter. Fan art. When someone starts drawing something a lot, it's like, oh, this is a new thing. That's how it goes. Actually, what time is it for me? It is just over 2:30. So, yeah. And I don't know if you heard me say before, but I finished my no, I didn't finish. I had a COVID test. Not because I believe that I have it, but just in case. Because as you guys know, as I am literally repeating myself here, but my dad has he's very, very much in danger of, if he gets COVID, he will die. So I was just doing the right thing and just triple checking that I don't have it. So it wasn't a I need to do this, it's a I just need to triple check and make sure I don't have it so that when I visit, I'm not endangering my dad. You know? The last thing I want to do is endanger my dad. What part of digital drawing do I hate the most? See, this is a tricky one. I think that I both love and hate line art. I'd have to say line art, because line art takes ages, and there are bits where you're like, I don't really want to do that. I'd say line art. I equally love and hate line art. Shadowing, I actually have a lot of fun with colours and shadowing, but sometimes I kind of get a bit, I want to wait until I'm absolutely positive that I can work on a thing. Oh look, my dad is extremely lucky. He had a double lung transplant, and he will, if he gets sick, as in just any sickness, flu or anything, it could almost kill him. Because I think it's his autoimmune system or something is very low or something. So if he gets sick, it's very hard for him to fight off diseases and things like that. So it would be best if we just avoid getting sick altogether, preferably. Hello. Why you do that? Did I accidentally do a thing? No, I clicked out of it by accident. What even is the coin called? Oh, that's another thing as well. My dad, he actually had pneumonia just before his operation, and he almost died. He had pneumonia. I can't remember what year it was, but he did have pneumonia, and it was a very close call. Yeah, my dad is not a absolute picture of health, but he wants to live, and he wants to, you know, take each day as it comes. But no, he had pneumonia. He almost died. In fact, that was the year that both, yeah, I'm kind of going a little bit all over the place here, but that was the year that both I almost lost my dad and my sister, because you guys remember how my sister had that really nasty diabetes thing that she almost died from? Yeah, that. Oh no, my father is extremely lucky. He's had a lot of luck, thankfully. But yeah. You know, we've been through quite a bit. It's not been a great year health-wise. Well, for a while it hasn't been great health-wise. Yep. Oh, look, it's fine. Which artist on social media? See, you're asking me a very tough question there, because there are artists that I look at and I'm like, wow, that's really cool. Ah, geez. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Wait, I know what to do. Inverse. Duh. I'm like, why isn't this working? Inverse. Now it works. Haha. I love when I just make things and then it does that, of course. Do not colour on the other layer. It's all good. In this case, do not colour on the other colour. Step backwards. Step backwards. But yeah, and as I was saying before, I may or may not have a job soon, because the people that we are working for may or may not be scamming us. I don't know. I only know what I see in my emails. You know, I'm having a great time at the moment. Everything's all peachy keen. Everything's looking up. The only thing that's good at the moment is, you know, just finally getting work done. I'm happy about that. No, that's sweet. I appreciate how people here are just, you know, very nice. Yeah. My biological dad, I heard from him a couple of weeks ago. He's doing okay. Still, you know, healthy as far as I'm aware. He did have before the pandemic, he did have doesn't really matter, but he did have a parasite and he was a bit worried about that. But since then, he's been fine. That's the only health scare that he's had. So you'll notice that when I talk about, there's my dad and my stepdad. When I'm talking about my biological dad, I'll say biological dad. For everything else, I'm usually talking about my mum's partner, who has been my dad since I was about 6 or 7. You know, he's been in my life and he's been the father figure. I mean, we haven't always seen eye to eye on everything, but he's been there. And he would always said that if anything ever happened between him and mum, that he would be picking up all 3 of us kids as opposed to just his 2 biological children. So I always remembered that. Step families are, weird's the wrong word, it's complicated. But he did tell me that if he and mum ever split up, that he would be picking up, you know, he'd be coming to see all 3 of his kids. So I always appreciated hearing that. As weird as it is. Definitely some bits in this that aren't quite coloured properly, but it's called fixing it up as I go along. We've definitely got some shadows happening. Definitely a start. Save before I forget. Have some coffee. Hello. Now, I think all of us have some crap in our life at some point. Look, it is what it is. If you want to talk about it, talk about it. If you want to change subject, change subject. I need a tissue. I'm just going to bring the tissue box over here. What's the name of my character? Gooby. Oh, okay. But I have actually started working on my graphic novel characters. When I have them a little bit more finalized, I will be posting them up on Patreon with a proper turnaround sheet and then sharing them with Twitter and the like at another date. Oh, Isabella. It's either Isabella or Isabella. Let me just quickly look this up. Do not tell me, I can look it up. I think it's Isabella. It is Isabella. Isabella. Okay. All good. Isabella. I'm not answering that question. That is why we have that as a do not. Yeah. Yeah. It's Isabella. Religion is a make or break for a lot of people, and I would just rather not, you know, delve into that. Just know that I love and respect that I, you know, respect all forms of what people believe in, but you know, it's just not something we talk about here because I know that there are all sorts of different, you know, beliefs, and I just don't want to, you know, I just don't want any arguments to start off that. So yeah, that's all. I've seen it. I've seen what happens, so I do not want to have that happen here. That's all. It's nothing personal. Hello. I'm guessing that means hello from Peru. Hello from Australia. I do not speak Spanish, so I apologize if I do not understand what you're saying. No worries. I look forward to seeing you back. Also, Gooby is married. Oh, did they ask something? Yes, I am married. Happily married to the love of my life. And hoping it stays that way for as long as possible. We keep this chat English, not because I have anything against other languages, but because I want to be able to understand and be able to interact with everyone here without having to look something up and all that. Alright, see you, Anthony. Good luck. Does. And yet I will speak a little bit of Japanese from time to time because I like Japanese. But it does not mean that I can speak it fluently, because I definitely cannot. Yeah. There we go. That'll do for that. And a little bit. Oh, that's okay. Dude. That is a big no. I have not even looked at anyone else that way. Like, these topics might seem like, you know, just a once off, hey, I'll ask this silly question, but to me, these questions are serious. The idea of of me doing that is just horrifying. I would rather commit suicide than cheat on my husband. And if that gets me flagged, I apologize. Just don't ask questions like that, please. I don't mind questions about, you know, life and all that, but don't ask me about things like that, because the answer is no. I love my husband. I want us to stay together for as long as possible, and the idea of either of us, you know, doing that is just horrifying, and it breaks my heart. So, I'd prefer if we didn't mention that. Thank you. It might seem like it's just a silly once-off question, but I take these things seriously, you know? And the answer is there's no what if, it's no. I wouldn't. You don't get married unless you actually want to be with the person. That's my opinion. I married Dolan because I intend to be with him for as long as possible. And I'll stop on that if it makes other people uncomfortable. But yeah, nah, it's not going to happen. I cannot get this line. Okay. I only stick my tongue out sometimes. It's only for the effect. I swear I'm not a little child. Look, I think we'll just agree that it was a silly question and we'll just move on from here. Just don't bring it up again, because the answer is no. What would I do? No. It's not going to happen. Like I said, I would rather die. It's not going to work if it's not selected. Try not to take it too far. Ugh. I'm sorry to hear that. Any type of surgery, just ugh. Yep, that's good. Oh, I have stitches, but I had them when I was very young, so I don't know. I don't really remember them. I'm pretty sure I have a stitch on my forehead somewhere, then there's like one on a couple on my arm or something. I don't really remember. I was an accident-prone child, and I am still an accident-prone adult. Okay. Was I doing? What is wrong with you? Alright, I need to go back and fix that because that's in the wrong layer. And I take my layers seriously. Oh. Oh gee, I'm sorry to hear that. So basically I just need to do the same thing I did before, but in this layer instead. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. Yep, it's in the right layer now. All good. Oh gee. I think there's a few seconds delay, but there's not really much I can do about that. Just, it is what it is. Yeah. I suppose it also depends on the computer as well that you've got. Maybe. At least I have my tissue box next to me now. Whew. Ugh. Itchy eye. Ugh. I don't really have many tabs on. I think the only tab I've got is I looked up a character. I've just got 2 YouTube tabs up. But yeah. I apologize for myself. I'm funny. Alright. Come on. No, I just want to change the name of the layer. Alright. Details. Yeah. Hi, how are ya? It's funny. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't look too dark. We'll find out. Probably should do some blending. I like blending. Blending's fun. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It really is a mixed bag. There. Oh dear, I did that in the wrong layer, did I? No. Why you do that? Deselect. Because it is in the wrong layer. Dummy. Whatever. Do you drink tea? Sometimes. I am definitely more of a coffee drinker though. Alright, so one thing's in the wrong layer. It happens. I just have to fix that later. Look, it's not the absolute worst thing if you get in the wrong layer, it's just really annoying for later. Eyeshadow was so fun. Okay. Cool. Well, it's not going to help if it's only on 7. And as I think you guys know, this is a commission, so I am working on commissions. See ya. Don't mind me, I talk to myself sometimes. Cool. That's funny. No. No. That's okay. No judgment here. Cool. Sounds like fun. Hello. That's okay. You're allowed to do what you want. Can you imagine if I told people what to do? It was like, no, you must do this. And then I laugh maniacally, however you word. I'm awkward. But that's okay. Oh, that's fun. As long as it goes both ways, I guess. Oh. I can follow the rules. I'm sure we can all follow the rules. We can just be a little nicer. Shh. Yeah, that colour's probably going to come out weird, but I'm going to use it anyway. Can you even see that? You can barely see that. Here's all these white. It's a bit better for that. I already missed duck sauce. No. Oh, that's so sad. Shh. Now that one's awkward. Me being picky, but still awkward. And the reason why I'm doing it like this is because if you actually see the reference, her hair is like that. So I'm just trying to, you can't really see that there because she's in the way, but yeah. Her hair's got these like string bits of different colour, so that's what I'm trying to do here. I mean, if I really want to be accurate, then I should probably do some more string bits here too. String bits, that's what I call it, just string bits. Like that. There we go. I don't always do my hair like this, but I'm just trying to get it accurate to the actual reference as well, so yeah. That's how I did the Megumi and Amy as well, the other two characters that I've drawn. So yep, that's why I'm doing it this way. I'm going to use extra light, but change it down to 44 so that it doesn't completely distract. I'm still going to do my own thing with it, but it's nice to use the reference to try and get it accurate. Okay. It's kind of effective. Save. Oh, really? As you know, it's nowhere near done yet, but I am happy with progress. Progress is good. So is coffee. Who doesn't have awkward stories? I have quite a few. I don't want to brag, but yes. Well, my job may or may not still be a thing. I really don't know. I kind of hope that it is, but I don't know. I saved literally just a few seconds ago, but I will save again. Sorry to hear that. I am genuinely sorry when I say that. You know, I care about people. More than I should, but I do care about people. You'd think that with having antidepressants it would make me not care about people as much, but no, I still care about people. Okay. Most awkward story. I have a few, but I say my most awkward per se would be when I fell over in front of the staff room. Like, we lived in a the school was in a forest area, and there were like these what do you call them, these rails that they put up to protect the garden. So I was walking along those rails just because I can, wooden rails, and I fell. The tree caught me. My dress went whoop, and then a few seconds later I was with my friend. The teacher came out and said, I want you to know that everyone in the staff room saw that. Just, hey, that was embarrassing for you, but everyone saw that. Yep, that was a thing. And the friend that I was with has not let me live it down. It's like, do you remember that time you flashed the teachers? I was wearing underpants. I promise you I was wearing underpants, but I was wearing a dress. And it literally went whoop. Because of course it did. These things just happened to me. Oh, I've got more stories, but that is one of the many stories. Now, I'm pretty sure I have told it before, but yeah, that's a story of mine. Not a proud one, but a story nonetheless. I've told Dolan all my stories at least 5 to 7 times. When I go to tell him a thing, he's like, you've told me this before. And I'm like, have I? And he's like, don't you remember telling me? And I'm like, nope. It's funny. Charming. Psh. Charming. That is so sad. Hello. I have so many tissues. Do I need them? Shh. Oh, I could not walk around that area for at least a month or two after that. Ah, my life. Hello. I want to be that weirdo and say, what's crack-lackin', but I probably shouldn't. I'm sorry. Okay. Look, some people are better at keeping secrets than others. Some go ahead and tell everyone, and others literally just keep it between yourselves. Like, there are some in-jokes with friends that, you know, we haven't told anyone. That's good that way. Did anyone else ever, well, I know this is a really weird question, but has anyone else ever come up with any weird names for your crushes? One of the names that I used to have for one of my crushes, this was in high school, way, way before, I didn't even know Dolan in high school. But one of the nicknames I had for someone was Waterboy because he couldn't swim. No, the funny thing was he was good at sport. He was good at every other sport, but then when it came to the swimming pool, he basically sank. And it shocked me. But yeah, Waterboy. Anyone else have any weird names for a crush? That is a really random topic, but I'm going with it. Shh. But yeah, that's one of my things. Waterboy because he couldn't swim. Is that funny or is that just mean? Bear in mind, he was good at everything else, every other sport. It was just swimming that he couldn't do. So yeah, Waterboy. So if I talked about him with my friends, he's like, hey, what a boy. Weird like that. No. Look, I'm one of those people that I've always been interested in someone throughout all my life. There's never been one point where I'm like, I don't like anyone, or if I ever said that, I was lying. I've always liked someone. I mean, it should be pretty obvious who I like now. And if it's not, then you clearly don't pay enough attention. It's my husband, by the way. Kind of silly if I didn't. It's like, yeah, we've been together for 7 years, and I don't really like him. God, that would be so terrible. But no, I love him. I love him so much. Yeah, look, that happens. That really does happen. You want to be friends with someone first before you go out with them because you want to see how they are as a person, and then it turns out now we can't date because we're good friends and I would really hate to ruin this friendship. That happens. That happened to me a few times. It almost happened with Dolan, but nope. We broke the we went out before we became too close of friends, to that point where we would just be weird. No, Dolan, we were lucky with our timing. We knew each other for about a month, or a little bit under a month before he asked me out. But you have to bear in mind as well that we did see each other every day because of the course that we both did. So that was lucky. Yeah. I knocked my pen down. Yeah, no, Dolan and I we got lucky. The other thing as well is that a lot of people at our age at that time were either after their forever partner or they just wanted, you know, casual flings. Both Dolan and I were actually not necessarily forever partner per se, but we were looking for a long-term relationship. And it just happened that, you know, we made it work. A hiccup, funny. That's not too late. I thought it was a little bit later than that, but no, we're good. Still time. And now I'm doing the lips because I like lips. Sometimes I take the lips too far. As I said, we got lucky. There were so many ways that it could have gone, but nope, it went the right way, in my opinion. We probably could have dated sooner, but it is what it is. Your phone is broken, that's not good. Nah. Rumours suck. Unfortunately, the rumours about me in high school were true. That's a shame. You see, I went out with this guy in my first year, like late in my first year. We broke up early in the second year. And I actually still liked him and I kind of wanted to, you know, I never did anything, but, you know, I wanted him back. So I never actually did anything about it though, like I never confessed or said I still liked him, but, you know, there were rumors about me how I was like, hey, she wants to, you know, break this couple up. Unfortunately, that was true. Like I said, I never did anything. I was one of those all talk people and I never actually acted on it. So, yeah. To be fair, the only reason we broke up in the first... Oh god, it's such a long story. I don't really want to go into it right now. I mean, if I go into it, it's like at least 10 minutes or so. So, unless you're invested, I'm not going into it. I'll leave it as it is. I'll save you guys, you know, me talking about a young girl with heartbreak. Well, probably wasn't heartbreak, but it felt like heartbreak at the time. Was I a nerdy girl? No. I was smart, but I wouldn't have called myself nerdy. No. I love working on lips. Again, sometimes I take it too far, like it just looks weird. How does it look from a distance? Deselect. Not too shabby. Save. Doubtful. Doubtful about there being more Planet Dolan fanfics. Very doubtful. Well, it would help if you actually selected the whole thing. Do I have to do it in a different layer? Sometimes I do this thing where I don't even colour the layer and I don't realise it. That's always fun, saying things in another language. I did know some Japanese swear words, but I forgot them. They're more insults as opposed to swear words. I still like saying them though, just because they're fun. I love speaking Japanese. Yeah. Oh no, if you're talking about other people making fanfics, then yeah, there are people, you know, definitely writing fanfics. But as opposed to Planet Dolan doing any more, doubtful. Alright, why is this doing it? I think I will figure it out. Let me just... See, sometimes I forget to colour a thing and I don't realise it. Okay. Alright, but I'm going to deselect because I know that there's a mistake here. I need to find it. Let's just go with red. And... Yep, I knew it. I never coloured in her teeth. Dumb, dummy, dumb, dumb, dumb. Hello! Why didn't I colour in her teeth? Probably just because I forget things. Okay, please do more than that. And then make sure I have it in this layer too. Hey, Amphal! Some chewing gum. We're funny here. Okay, now I can do it. Oh, good. Oh, good. Now hopefully it won't look weird. I should probably start fresh so that it isn't weird. I can't do behind, so I have to do normal. And now I go back to this. I knew that there was something weird. I could totally go for another coffee, to be honest. I'm one of those, yeah, I'm one of those coffee people. It'll be my third coffee, so I probably shouldn't. Does Snoopy have a boyfriend? You automatically assume that she's straight. I'm so sorry. As far as I'm aware, she does not have any romantic partners right now. And if she saw that, I apologize, but she knows that I love her. It's all good. I don't have to do this if it looks weird. Teeth are always weird for me. They either look good or they look really, really weird. Zoom out. Please tell me it doesn't look creepy. No, that actually kind of enhances it. Look, for me, no, if I say that, it's going to be taken out of context. I believe everyone deserves a fair go. So, yes, Black lives do matter. Absolutely. Of course they do. And then I want to be that person that also says all lives matter, but I do not mean that in a way where it takes away from what is happening in the world right now. Because there is so much stuff going on. And hey, look at that, I didn't even shade in here. Look at that. See, this is how I call myself out. Look at that, that is beautiful. So I coloured around the outside and never did the inside. Oh, what a terrible, terrible person I am. God damn it. Why do I do these things to myself? Look at that. Oh, that is terrible. Chewing gum everywhere. See, I like how you're calling it chewing gum, and I would have never noticed. See, this is why doing a white background is not always good. I should really also have a alternate coloured background, but yeah. It's dirty. But no, absolutely. I just want everyone to have a fair chance. I believe in, you know, we are all people at the end of the day. We all deserve to be treated, you know, with respect, you know. That is my belief. And yes, no. And look, it's not exactly politics though, because we're talking about humanity at the end of the day. Humanity. But yes, no politics. But no, I am totally on the, you know, BLM train and all that. I just believe that, you know, we all deserve a chance. Absolutely. Alright, so that's colour 2. Yep, all good, yep. Ah, okay, save. Teeth don't look too bad. Alright, now have all the whites been coloured in now? I believe they have, so now I can get rid of this. My hidden thing. Look, politics are weird. I don't get it half the time. I just believe in, you know, good people doing good things. Unfortunately, not all people do good things. It's sad, but it's true. I was just kidding around. I was reading a thing that someone said. That's cool. And as I said, I may or may not have a job. Yep. Oh, I do it sometimes, but couples yoga. Sounds fascinating. If I had the energy. In fact, my housemate actually wanted me to start doing yoga, but I just have not. I've not been awake at the time she's been awake to do yoga, so yep, that's a thing. Yep. Okay. Yeah. See, I just wanted to chill, hang out, nice stream. Don't get remember, Junko is senpai. Nah, Junko is evil, but I love her. It's so weird because I usually don't like bad guy characters, but Junko, I just love her. It's a weird thing for me because usually I hate villains, but I love Junko. Call me weird, but it's true. And at the moment, I am just shading a commission. If I wasn't doing this live, I'd be doing it on my own at some point, but yeah, look, it's nice to make progress on a thing, really. And it's never about, you know, putting something off. It's a matter of I am sick, so therefore I cannot work right now. Or I cannot work to my best ability, so it's better that I just don't do anything. That is my attitude, and some people may disagree with me, but it's how I feel. Male characters? Look, I can draw male characters. I'm better at female, but I can draw male characters. But I just love I just love drawing females more. She's pretty. No. Does Matt have a girlfriend? You'd have to ask him that. But yes, he does. They're absolutely crazy about each other, and I think it's adorable. Last commissions. Well, yeah, there's that guy that I'm working on at the moment for a commissioner. But that currently has the background in progress, so I really shouldn't show that right now. Shh. So, yep, I do plan to play games, but right now I am just trying to get this done bit by bit. I'm not going to finish it today, and if I do, that'll be a miracle. But yeah, I'm having fun with it. It's actually kind of cool to be working on a commission with the commissionee in chat so they can actually, see, and they can be like, not that I've had it happen yet, but people can be like, I want this color for this instead, or I want this to be changed before you continue, things like that. Not saying it won't happen, but yeah. Ah, that is true. I'm actually not too bad at anthro characters in my opinion, but I don't really draw them unless they're a commission nowadays. The only anthro character I still draw every now and then is Carmelita Fox, but other ones, it's just, if it's a commission, it's a commission. I did draw Torna the other day, and I do want to draw Coco at some point. And knowing me, I will probably end up drawing the Ratchet and Clank girl, even though I don't really know a lot about Ratchet and Clank. When was your last calm? The one that I showed you, where I drew inspiration from her original design. Bro, do my calm on stream. I need to do the background. I keep on saying that. See, the problem is, it's like, I could do this, but I need to be in the right headspace. And right now, I'm not in the right headspace to screw things up. The only way I'm going to screw this one up is if I, mistake a shadow or something. Belly dancer one. Yeah, belly dancer. Fun times. Shh. Okay, cool. To be fair though, and this is really funny, I actually finished the last picture I did, that peach one, I actually started in 2017. I still find that hilarious. Sometimes it does not show the way I want it to. Okay, that'll do. And black, not blacks. Lines. Oh, the character is Isabella from the Crash Bandicoot Nitro Fuel Racing, is it? Nitro Fueled. Sneeze. Is Dwight. Hello, Dwight. I could have said that creepier, like, hello. Yeah, I'm weird. What is up? I sneeze. It's not that bad. It wasn't that bad of a sneeze. I've done much worse. Girlfriend Sally too. Love it. I love that we came up with that name for it. Girlfriend Sally. It works. And then I realised I haven't even done the other one. Aki going now? No. Or are you just being silly? We're funny here. Yeah, I did. Girlfriend Sally. I did come up with it because I'm just creative like that. I can be creative, believe it or not. I'm weird, but I'm also creative. Cool. Maybe color dodge, maybe not. I don't know. I think it's fun. Slightly more. Yep. Don't really know it. Doll. Alright. Menu dodge. Either Dolan's home or housemate just came back. I don't know where she came back from because I've been up here this whole time being like, la la la. Eyes are so nice. I love working on eyes. It's so funny because before I'm like, I like working on lips, and now I'm like, I like working on eyes. I cannot pick. It's just, I like everything, you know? I'll do more with the eyes in a minute, but just... Okay, it would help if I could actually see it. Okay. Well, apparently you could see it. Just not very well. There we go. No, I haven't. Umibuzu. That's funny because that's actually the name of a character in a manga I used to read. Save. It's funny how she almost looks done, but I've still got a lot to do. Deeper shades and all that, you know, stuff. But it's all fun at the end of the day. Art will always be fun, and when it stops being fun, then that's the day I retire. Oh, okay. Cool. Yes, I believe I have heard that before. My brain is just derp. Not too dark. No, I think that's just the right amount of darkness. And a little bit under here because shading. I have no opinion. Just if you have fun, then that's very important. Just have fun with it. So much to do. Save. Deselect, thank you, ma'am. Like, play. Should probably just keep it full. I'm going to work on this for just a little bit longer, then I'm going to go to one of my other commissions. I love my tissues, not. About 32, I think. That's okay, no worries. Cool. Deselect. Sometimes it just... Did I delete the layer by accident? Edit. Undo cut pixels. I did! I did delete the layer by accident. Oh boy. Good job, Kirby. Let's do a thing. Hopefully it doesn't ruin it. Filter, blur. Probably about that. It doesn't ruin it. I just blurred it a little. Cool. Hello. Just thinking. In my head. I really don't need another coffee, but I would like one. Alright. Look at that. Oh, red. So it's either going to look good or it's going to look really weird. Then there's that side of the equation too. Oh yeah, just a bit more shadow in there. Fair enough. Nothing wrong with that. Just a bit more in there, and I think here. That's where the darker bits are, and here. This one is a character called Isabella. Not my own character, a character from the Crash Bandicoot series. Cool. Yeah, that's better. You're allowed to not like things. It's not a crime. Alright. Tiny bit. I showed the commissioner and they were very happy with it. Now this is going to be fun. This is going to take ages. Pretty sure it's the same thing, just lighting straight on. Or maybe a little bit from above. Straight on and above. I don't know. So many tissues, I know. I am lame. It'll be a chore, believe me. Oh, this is going to be crazy. They know. They know it's a big piece. This will definitely be a chore. It's going to take ages. But they've more than, you know, paid enough for, in my opinion, they've paid more than enough. People would probably be like, oh, you probably did it too cheap, but I believe I got enough for it. Okay, shading. Alright. And if I screw up, I can always go back and fix it. There. Yeah, this one's going to be a monster. It's going to take me a while to get this exactly, quote, exactly right. Because there's still some details on the, you know, outfits as well that I still need to do. Yep. Oh, okay. I've had some accounts like that be like, hey, you want to be friends? I actually tried responding to one, but didn't work. I wonder why. Again, this is going to take ages, and this is just the boots. Okay. I believe that finny bit should be there, and again, there is still plenty of time for me to fix it. I'm just guessing at the moment. I'm literally guessing. I'm definitely not going to even get this bit done today. Just getting it started is nice though. What brush should I use for the dress? I just use your basic Photoshop brush. Nothing special. And right now that's all I'm doing as well. Really shouldn't be doing much else at the moment besides just doing my deeper shadows. But you know me, I'm crazy. To start, tissue. I mean, I still have the base underneath if I screw up. Well, seeing as though my job may no longer be a thing, I will be here a lot. Fair enough. Oh, I'm not using Illustrator right now, I'm using Photoshop. Again, that'll be fixed eventually. It's the depth of this that's going to be tricky. You know, making sure that it actually works and doesn't just look like, you know, it'll need depth. Yeah. Here, for example, yes, that'll definitely be in the shadows, but not as much. That bit there needs to be in the shadows more. So, again, this is going to be very fun. Nothing I can't do, it's just going to take ages. A long time. Look, I recommend alpaca, it's good. It's been good for me, at least, so far. Excuse me. And more, sorry. Why do I apologise? There's no need for me to apologise. There we go. Oh, there'll be Cat Cam, but she's just not here right now. Shh. Again, you can kind of see what I'm going for, but it's a bit tricky. Alright, here, whoop, and there, and there, here. That is true. And face. Oh. Thankfully I got this face to where I wanted it to be. Not too terrible. And yes, I will be doing more shadowing stuff in the hair, but right now I just need to get rid of that. No, that's stupid. I need to keep that shadow there. Haha, I'm done. I make mistakes. I make many mistakes. Dude, join an art class. Let me teach you fire alpaca. I'm more than happy to teach. I have not even started on Kaori yet. Oh, Kaori, you're such a beautiful character. I do not want anyone to ask me about Kaori. She is gorgeous. I will not have anyone badmouth her. I offer to help, and then you're like, yeah, but then I wouldn't have anything to complain about. Such a Matt thing. I'm joking, I'm joking. I'm joking, I swear. I'm just trying to be funny, but I fail badly. Such a Matt thing. I'm a terrible friend. Kid. Well, I tried a kid. Dude, you're only a year younger than me. You're calling yourself a grumpy old man. What does that make me? Actually, no, don't answer that question. Please don't answer that question. I'll just leave it as I'm fine. Okay. Yeah, don't answer that question. A happy young lady. Thank you. We're awkward here, but it's okay. I don't know and I have no opinion. Ha. More tissue because I am tragic like that. Ugh. This is like, what, the third or fourth time I've dropped my pen today? Kaori and Mayu. This is not Kaori's original outfit, though. This is an outfit that the commissioner wanted me to put her in, and I did. Again, you can tell me that the shading's wrong, but this is just a basic at the moment. Because the shading is most likely wrong. I do not pretend to be the best, colorist. I'm definitely not. I'm definitely still learning, but I'm having fun. Very important to have fun. Customer is usually right, but sometimes they can be wrong. I say that as someone that worked in retail. Because, oh boy, what a trip. What an absolute trip. Other people can agree with me. Karen. I dealt with one or two Karens. Actually did want to speak to the manager. That was hilarious. Kid. No, I'm not kidding, that's true. Alright. I can hear a cat snoring. She's very small. Quad is Quad. We're not entirely sure who he is yet. They just kind of exist. Yeah. That's my best description. They just kind of exist. War. True or not, nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Okay. Alright, no worries. See you around. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Oh, really? There we go. When's my next live stream? No idea. When I feel good. Alright, so most of this will be good. to be a little bit of shading there. But yeah. Again, this one is going to be an absolute nightmare. But that's definitely in the shadow there. That's in the front. And I do need to shade that bit as it's been pointed out to me before. And yes, I will. I need to shade that bit more too. It's funny, that needs shading, but that's okay. It's all good. You can easily tell me, hey, that's not right, but bearing in mind this is just me figuring out some of the bases. This bit here should probably just all be in the shade, but I just want to have that little bit of a highlight there. Maybe. There are now 4. You can count if you want. There are 4. I fixed it. I did not want that to be a thing again, so I fixed it. I said depth is going to be very tricky in this, but I can do it. It's just a matter of being patient. Oh, I fixed it. I had to. Some people would not let me live it down. It's like, nope, Gooby, you screwed up. Nope, can't have that. The commissioner never said anything, but people in chat were like, nope, nope, nope. Can't have that. It's funny. Stream cut out at one point? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Things happen. Okay, select. Again, this is probably wrong, but it is what it is. Let's just see. Pretty sure all this should be in the shadow. All this bit here. But all this will be out and about in the open. I'll shade those later, probably. Maybe these bits here could be out, but that should be in the shadow. Oh, I know, okay, ha 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 ha, funny joke. That's how Dolan talks. I was being sarcastic. He's a cute fool. And it's okay that I call him that because he's my husband. Funny. Funny people. Right. Gooby's brain. Thank you! I appreciate it. Thanks. It's probably true though. To start, that bit's definitely in the shadow. As Dolan would say, in the shadow. No, he says it a bit more gruff than that. I just can't do Dolan. He just has a way with words. Shh. Very charming. Ain't that fun? Fireworks. Yay. I cannot see that. Does it? To start. And this bit in here. Yep. And of course the belt. Still got a while to go. How do I speed Gooby's brain up? You can't. It's doomed. It's just doomed forever to be like this. Ha 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 ha. Shh. Oh, I thought she was choking, but she's okay. It's raining. Rain's nice. Not too much rain, but a little bit of rain. I don't dislike rain, but I definitely don't like it as much as Dolan. He's mad about rain, like mad about rain. He loves his rain. Itchy nose. Apologies. All these jokes about my brain. Thanks. Totally didn't already think that I was useless. Sorry. I joke. I joke. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just very sensitive. There, I think. Deselect. Thanks. That sounded like an alarm. I do not have an alarm or anything. Shh. Oh yeah, no, I know what that is. That's the washing downstairs. Shh. Oops. Okay, do it right. Nope. Can't do it right if it's not on the right layer. Well, it's okay. People get my name all over the place. It's fine. Right. Now I need to do this thing. Keeps auto-correcting. Yep, that's what it does. Because programs, am I right? Hopefully it doesn't screw up. It doesn't look terrible. Ooh, cool. Good for you. There we go. Okay, nope. All the way. Of course it would help if I actually did select the right layer. Oh my god. Dummy. Dummy. Ooh. Yep. Well, that's not going to help. Didn't even select the other bit. Good job. Now it'll work. And there's, of course. The eyes on this one's going to be really fun. Save. Just trying to get a bearings of what I'm doing. Let's see, so I started about 2, 4, so done about 2 hours worth of art, I think. Yep, just over 2 hours worth of art. Tissue. Sumimasen. I know that's the wrong word, but meh. The ping is broken? I had no idea. I am not sending this until the base shading is done. They've already got the base color. They've been sent this part, but I'm not sending this until I get further along. It's probably not going to get done this stream, but it's good to at least make progress. Matt going? Alright, see you, Matt. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. I may be streaming tomorrow, but I'm not sure yet. Depends on how things go. It's a trap? What's a trap? Ping yourself. Ping yourself. Erase so I can fix. Alright. I wonder if Housemate's going to start streaming soon. Okay. There we go. It's a start. Not finalised or anything, but it's definitely a start. Save. And with the very basic background that I will be shading as well. Cool. Jesus. Oh. Okay. There. What? That is a big no-no. Yeah, thanks. Try not to make it too heavy or anything like that. Imagine being a person, that's interesting. Being a person has its ups and downs, but I do what I can. Rain. Dolan will be happy with that. He loves his rain. As I'm sure I've said before. All right. What? These will be two different blues, but for now it's just the same shade. Hello, mini nachos. Welcome. At the moment, stream seems to be a little bit all over the place. Well, that's cool. I'm just kind of doing my own thing, working on a commission. That's cool. I honestly can't see that. I mean, I can, but it's very, very light. Too light, if you ask me. Okay. All right. I cannot see that. Shh. There we go. I had to say I could not see that. Now I can. Eee. Shh. What? Interesting. Always interesting conversations here. Okay. Kitty snores on. 25. Okay. See? Distance. A little bit. Fair. But the person never said anything about, you know, the poses being off or anything. I'm aware that there is like one hand that should be changed a little bit, but it's a picture at the end of the day. The commission is happy with it, so am I. But yes, that has been pointed out to me. What was I going to do? Sugar, I was going to do something. What the heck was I going to do? I got distracted. Yes, dress. Just going to add some bits here. Damn it. Alright, see you, Jules. This is why tools are great, because you can just go back and you can fix it up. Yep. It's so squeaky. And I don't know if that's the pen or my actual pad itself. You know, it is what it is. I love saying that. It is what it is. What more can you say? Cool. Thank you. Of course, I will need to put some things in there as well. Whoops. I wanted this tool, not that tool. Yeah, no, do that. If I can help you, then please tell me. I love the idea of people coming to my streams and, you know, getting something out of it. You know, being like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. Because heck, even I'm still learning. Watching a cute cat that destroys pens. I wonder who that could be. It's obviously a lot that I still need to do. And if you can't see that, that's only because... Yep, at least I managed to make the fingers look nice from a distance. See, look at that. You can actually see depth. You can see depth on that. I'm happy with that. It's not done, but it is progress. Shoes, of course, are going to be super tricky. Feet are, and clothes are like probably my weaknesses at the moment. Just gonna make that go across a little bit more. So it actually looks like cloth and not just random bits of whatever. Kaori, I've still got a lot to do on Kaori. But yeah, it'll be the same with this hand as well, because I'll need to use the colour pointer. You can't really see it on that one though, so. You will be able to see the depth on that one as well, but I just need to do it first. Depth is fun, but it is tricky, and there will be a lot of playing with depth in this. Is this one of the most complicated pictures I've had? In terms of detail and composition? Yes. Yes, it is. I've had characters with far more greater, you know, clothing details all up, but for a 2-character piece, this is probably one of my more complicated commissions so far, so I might be on this for a while. Oh, I'm not planning to go fast with this at all. I'm taking this picture seriously, if you didn't think I was already. Click. Just a bit more depth in some bits. Save. I've been playing a few drawing games lately. I think my phone's charged. Find out if I have a call. Do I have a call? Nope, just power off. Do I have a message? Nope. All good. But either way, it's good to save, and I will call this progress 1. It's good. Apparently I've already saved it, but I'm just not taking any chances of saving it again. I don't trust this computer. Oh wait, I do have a message. No. Alright. I think we'll try Joke Boat. I'll just see how many games we get out of that. It might be 1, it might be 2, I don't know yet. But I've got some progress done on some commission work, and I'm happy with that. Nothing completed, but definitely progress done, and I'm very happy with that. And if I'm smart, I should come up here later and try to do more, but we'll see. I don't know what time Dolan's waking up on Saturday, but I'll see if I can do a Patreon stream on Saturday. I don't know, it depends on what time he wakes up. I'd say I do one tomorrow, but I have an art class tomorrow, so I gotta pay attention to that. Question, how'd you guys feel if you just watched me play pinball? Granted, I'd probably suck with everyone watching, but pinball is like a game I really, really like. I never see anyone stream it. It's intense. Don't worry, I'll show up in a minute. I just have to set it up first. I appreciate that. But no, at least one gamer loves space pinball. Look, if I can play pinball on stream, I wouldn't mind that. I love pinball. Of course, it might be a little bit harder to chat though, because that game you do need to concentrate. If you're talking about the Sierra Space Pinball, I owned that. But my parents were so... Well, my mum was so much better at it than me. But no, I love pinball. I have my I'm good at it and my I'm not so good at it moments. It does depend on, you know, the ball that you're given.
Welcome aboard! You must be the talent. Please sign in.
Let me do it on my phone first. There we go. Wait, when did I call myself this? I'm keeping it. This game is good as long as we get given good quotes. There we go, there's mine. Okay, OBS. What's green? And I don't know why it does that. It gives me two windows and I don't know why. Shush! There we go. Oh dude, I can't play chess. I know the moves, but I can't play chess. It would just be funny if you watched me play. You'd be like, Gooby, WTF, what is wrong with you?
Let's move it, people.
Let's see if there's any other emails. I really don't want to look for another job. That's why I'm really hoping this thing is not a scam. Ooh. I've heard that before.
Let's move it, people.
I have one.
Let's move it, people.
Oh, right, sorry. Reading email. God. Ugh. Damn it! Press this button when everyone's joined in.
Oh, please, whenever you're
Not my fault. All good.
Gather round, comedians. Here's tonight's itinerary. We're gonna write some jokes and then test them out on stage. But first things first, it's brainstorming time. Before we jump into the jokes, let's do a little writing exercise to get inspired. On your device, you'll be prompted to write various topics like animals, people, or objects. Fill in whatever you think has a lot of comedic potential. If another player uses one of your topics in a winning joke, you'll get some bonus points. Generate as many as you can. You have 45 seconds, starting now.
Right. Okay. Again, I'm just catching up. Looks like my group is a scam. Come on.
You've got time for one or two more.
No.
Now that your noggin is moving at full steam, it's time to write some comedy. Follow the steps on your device to construct 2 jokes.
All right. I don't know if this is funny or lame. Yep, that's my setup.
We've hit the halfway point.
Great. I really don't like reading this. But it seems this is real.
Time's almost up.
There it is.
Looks like we see captains have a saying. If you feel lost, look at the stars. Speaking of stars, oh, who am I kidding? These comics are all amateurs, including our first one.
Again, I will be reading them out to see if you can make me laugh. I'm very easy. Good luck. I like my sex like I like my pizza. But I guess they're both sloppy. Nice!
Remember to say your catchphrase.
Like I wouldn't. Have you ever tried tabling? That's when you quietly hold things for everyone. Give me
Okay, judges, render your verdict.
Alright. Who do I vote for?
And some credit to you.
Cool.
Okay, up next.
I like that we have 2 audience members. Vote for your favourites. I'm a nasty little Lego. Because you step on me. Right here. Not a cashew. Ooh. Good luck, dude. I have more buses than your mama.
Nice job, you two. Judges, what do you think?
Thank you. Like I wasn't already conscious about my sneeze.
And a tip of the hat to you. Folks, put your hand and hook together for our next comedian.
Shh. Ooh. I'm just trying to figure out where I was tagged and why I was tagged. It's probably an add everyone or something. Grouping A, or I'll perform the joke. I like my friends like I like my diamond rings. Shiny and hard to break. I don't know if I'm funny or not, I really don't. Oh, that's Gooby, okay. Well, I can't find it anyway. And call it Love for Sale. Sorry, I was just distracted by Discord. Hey. At this point, I don't even know if I'm funny or not.
Let's keep this joke boat moving and welcome our next...
Crash 4 plus HR. I am so old, I remember when Bigfoot was hairy and real. My hometown's nickname is the prison. Because our government wants to keep us locked in forever. That looks like Gooby. Oh god. Why am I watching Sonic and Mario make out? That's weird. Bah. You gotta stop getting distracted.
Ahoy! It's our next comic!
That's okay. Pikachu looks like a cross between a squirrel and a lemon. Silly. Jane is snoring. My family is like Maybelline. Maybe I was born with it. Okay, so there was an add everyone, fair enough.
Our next comic is ready to hit
I
the
was
stage.
curious. I call my bedroom the Walmart. Because I have junk I'll never use. Shayna, stop snoring. You're very loud. Skyx JJ. My hair's so flat today, but it really doesn't matter. How many hippos does it take to change a light bulb? 3, 1 to screw it in, and 2 to hip, you know what I mean. Rightio.
And how about some points for you as well? A round of applause for our next comedian.
Oh boy. Again, my jokes are not great this round. I just kind of went meh. My love life is like Shakespeare. Just words at this point. My grandma said the best thing about receipts is using them to take useless surveys. I can read. No. I was in off topic, no wonder I can't say anything.
Here's another comedian, whether you like it.
You ever notice how movies are just a fancy version of big budget Disney cash grabs? Righty then. True killed. Good luck. You ever notice how Gooby looks like Ariel? That explains a lot.
Great setup.
Yay.
Let's look at our starboard. That's a boat joke. My life is in shambles. If you're at the bottom, fret not.
Matry
We're
Guild,
all
well done,
mortal
Bionic
souls who will
Hedgehog.
eventually perish.
Are in the lead.
I wake up screaming.
It's okay.
Well, we're sinking again. There's no time to write jokes from scratch. So, here's the plan. Let's rewrite another comics joke. You'll use the same setup, but we'll attempt to write a funnier punchline. The better the original joke did, the more points you'll earn for beating it. Can you steal the spotlight before the boat
I
sinks?
have no idea.
Let's
Probably
find
not.
out.
Alright, let's see. I cannot spell. Okay, this joke is either going to land or it's not.
Well, we promised you an evening of titanic proportions. And for that, we are very sorry. Let's welcome back our comics.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely going to finish after this. I need a break. My town's nickname is the prison because cuff me most, daddy. Charming.
Which version do you like best?
Yeah, neck is starting to hurt, so it's probably good that I stop after this. Good luck. I like my sex like I like my pizza. Pick up pizza tonight. Imagine sinking. Okay.
Vote for your favorite punchline.
I could really have pizza. Get the feeling I'll probably be having HelloFresh tonight, though. I think next stream is just going to be art only, unless I feel like crap. I'm a nasty little Lego because Dome Baby chokes on me. Not a cashew, then who are you? You ever notice how Gooby looks like? Oh boy. Good. Well, okay. That's weird, but I guess. Goobing, eh? I'll perform the joke. My family is like Maybelline. Made up. Oh, you'll either laugh or you'll be like, instead of makeup, made up. No, I get it. Fair enough. Whoa. Oh. Even. But I still get more points. Okay. Cool. Domu. My love life is like Shakespeare. Too much death and no satisfying sexual encounters. Hashtag virgin. Alrighty then. You can't tell people who to vote for. Being like, did I actually eat today? Yes, I did eat today, but I'm still hungry. I really shouldn't leave the house until I have my test results back. I call my bedroom the Walmart because there's always a big bloat roaming inside it every day. Aww. Aww. Oh, dude. Oh. Damn. Sometimes people go there, don't they? just realised that the chat isn't quiet.
It's time
Doesn't matter
to
because
sink
it's about
or
to finish,
swim,
but
meaning the winner gets a life vest, and the rest of you, well, let's see those scores.
the rest of us die. Ooh, wild dom trick. I didn't even read them all, but damn. Nice. Where did I come? 4th. Okay. That's not bad. So wild dom, true guild, grilled, however you want to say it. Bionic Hedgehog, Goobing A, Not a Cashew, Crash for HR, Skykes JJ, and Crazy Soviet. Better luck next time, guys. Oh, I am hungry, but what the heck am I gonna eat? Can't really leave the house. Got only biscuits. Am I just gonna have to have another packet of noodles? I actually don't mind the song, to be honest. Back of the art screen. Grilled cheese. Just move that down a little bit. I'll go back to the main art that I was working on today. This one, lots of fun. Still more to do, but it's getting there bit by bit. It was nice to actually work on it a bit today, and yes, I can still hear it in the background, so I'm going to get rid of that. Goodbye. Pretty sure they've been saved, and yes, I'm going to go downstairs, play a little bit of Animal Crossing because I haven't done that today, and no, Jaina is fast asleep. I can't grab her when she's fast asleep. You understand, don't you? Cat has to be kept safe and small and safe. She's literally asleep right now. I don't want to wake her up. But yeah, so that's me finishing at about 5, so cool, not bad. Technically I didn't quite start at that time, but yeah, that's almost a 3-hour stream. Thank you. The only thing that can go wrong is me not waking up. But I'll set an alarm, I'll make sure I'm up early, and yeah, it should be good. Hopefully they won't be too nervous talking to me. I mean, I'm just me at the end of the day. Nothing special. Just a kid that, definitely not a kid, but just a simple adult acting like a kid that knows how to do some techniques in some programs. Yeah, I'm going to call it there, but I will see you guys. I don't know about tomorrow, but hopefully one day during the weekend. We'll see. Alright, thank you for being here. Much appreciated, and don't mind me, I'm just looking for this thing. And lol. Do I want to show support for my own channel? That's funny. Alright, see you guys. Thank you for being here.